Yo, what up? It's your boy Danny. Welcome back to BTB, Bite the Motherfucking Bullet.
Yo.
Today we got Lord Besteban in the house.
Yeah.
We're just gonna ask a whole bunch of questions. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Like we like to start the podcast out. We're gonna do a speed run.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna throw you a little bit of questions and you just answer them off the top of your head.
All right. How much time I got to answer?
Shit, you got like 2 seconds.
2 seconds?
Off the top of your
Yeah,
head.
you
Yeah,
gonna
just
do
quick.
the counter?
Nah, it's just, you got first thing come to your head.
Off the top.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
First question. Favorite food?
Pizza.
Favorite vacation spot?
Fuck.
Ding, ding, ding.
Damn, somewhere on a beach.
Mike versus Ali.
Ali.
Favorite music genre?
Rap.
Favorite Mexican band?
Tigres del Norte.
Of course. Of course. He came out to his last fight with some Tigres del Norte.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Rush Hour 1. Rush Hour 1.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah, Rush Hour 1.
Favorite
Let's go
sport?
with it. Soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Best pupusas in Harrisonburg?
I think it's called Salgados by the old MMA.
Yeah.
That's the best pupusas in Harrisonburg. It's by MMA Ollie's.
Ollie's.
Oh, right
Represent
there.
Ollie's, yeah.
That's just the
Hey,
best.
shout out who? Shout out Salgado.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Esteban versus Scarface in the street fight.
That'd be a close one, man. That'd be a close one.
Nah,
That'd be a close one. Nah, I can't give an answer to that. If he catches me one, it's just gonna be a long day, so.
No answer?
No answer.
Oh, that's the first. He's gonna plead the fifth for the first time in the whole podcast. Fuck
You don't
it.
got no more pleading.
That's your one.
Nah, hold on,
that's your one.
I'm gonna tell you now.
Hey, that's your one freak get out of jail pass.
Alright, okay.
You want to use it now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all better not tell me to whip my dick out. I'm gonna leave.
Hey, last time we asked Fur who the best bar was in his whole shop, and he had to answer it. Which is, as a shop owner, that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's street fight is just different. You know what I mean?
It is different.
And the thing is, I've never been in a street fight in my life. Like, before I got into, I know we're gonna get into, before I got into combat sports, I'd never fought nobody. Like, there was one time we jumped some guys, but it was like a good jump.
Yeah, it was like,
I don't think jumping people was valid, but this situation was different. We was out in Devon Lane, and we was, party hopping and shit. And on the way back, these two guys were yelling shit at us. So my boy grabbed their trash out their front yard, threw it at their crib. And so it was two white guys. They walk out, and they started saying some racist shit. Now, you got to think, like, the group that I'm with, it's like 3 Hispanic guys, 4 black guys, and we got 2 white dudes. So, and he said some racist shit towards our black friends.
What do you call them?
The hard R. Hard R. No, it wasn't just regular,
Get out of my fucking yard, nigga.
Yeah. Some shit like that. And so
Hey, you gonna get this shit monetized.
Yeah, so we fucking we get the one guy that said it, we're beating his ass, but it's like 6 of us around on some Diddy shit, you know what I mean?
No Diddy.
But like,
no Diddy.
So I'm like one of the, because I was farther back, and so I run up to him because I see everybody hitting him, and there's like no room to hit him because everybody's punching him. So I like find like a small part on his back, and I'm just like punching his back. Bro, because everybody was breaking. I think it's like 8 of us.
No, dude.
Fucking this dude up, and so I see the dude that we're beating up. His boy is running, so I'm like, fuck it. Like, I feel like I'm doing no damage. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, yeah. So I sprint after him, and I wrestled a little bit in high school. So I had him. I was behind him, and I had him in a body lock, and he's running through some bushes, and I'm just holding on. My boy comes up, sees that I'm chasing him. He comes up, boom, sneaks him. I pick him up, slam him, give him an uppercut. And then they're like, bro, y'all some pussies for jumping us. I'm like, bro, I feel like if you say some racist shit.
What you thought it was going to be a one-on-one?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, you going to get it, you know, but, yeah.
Damn, so you were hitting that dude from the back.
Yeah, I was. Fuck racism.
Target
man.
practice.
All 2024, yeah.
Target practice.
We was on some Diddy shit.
Fuck it. I can't say before Diddy was doing it.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Hey, he probably was. You seen that meme where where it's Biggie and he's cockeyed like a motherfucker. He's cockeyed. Yeah, he's like he knew something we didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he got Biggie to do.
You don't think so? Hey, but nobody thought he did that shit to Meek either.
But what if?
Because Meek's supposed to be a fucking street dude.
What if Biggie started it and got it?
And then he tried.
Y'all really think Biggie was in?
No, I'm not.
Bro, you never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
I don't think
you never know.
You think he really fucked me?
I feel like
what?
You think he really fucked me?
I don't fuck it up.
I feel like
I went there.
Look, I feel like Diddy was probably looking at it like Meek was probably easy to smash. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it wouldn't take much effort to make that happen.
Diddy's big.
He's not small.
Diddy's not small. Diddy's big.
Yeah,
There's like stories and shit where like he would get fucking high off of cocaine and he just go and just start like whooping on people.
Can you imagine like you chilling at this point and you just see like you go to the bathroom and it's just a butt ass naked Diddy on coke and you gotta fight for your life.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what people were talking about and shit.
I'm a boy, man.
Yeah, nah, for real. There was a another thing where it was a celebrity. He was like if you go to one of them Hollywood parties, you gotta leave at least 30 minutes before the devil gets there. Like talking about Diddy, because he said once he gets there, that shit gets crazy.
Yeah,
that shit gets fucking wild.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy because just think about it. Like 2 years ago, not even 2 years ago, a year ago. You know, just being us, like random people.
Yeah.
You know, living in Harrisburg. If Diddy would have invited us to a party, we would have went.
You would have went.
I would have went. Everybody would have went. Not if you don't think Diddy freaky?
Bro, fucking 50
You
Cent.
wouldn't went.
50 Cent's been trying. 50 Cent's been trying.
2 years ago. No, 2 years ago.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
2 years ago, if Diddy, well, you know what it is, he been out here or something.
Hold up.
By the fighting place and invite everybody to a party. Y'all not going?
Real quick.
Y'all not. Nah,
real quick.
That. No,
real quick. I'm not going because
2 years ago.
50 Cent's been trying to warn us for the past fucking 10 years.
Man, I'm not going for that. Y'all going?
So look, this is a real question right here, though. All right. So let's say Diddy's like, look, I got a $20 million opportunity for you
right now.
Listen,
no, I'm not.
No, but listen, this is all it is. All you gotta do, right? He's like, look, all you gotta do is sit on my lap. And you gotta jiggle his balls, but outside his jeans. You gotta touch that shit. You doing that for 20 mil? That's the next speed question.
He must have some big fucking balls if he can jiggle them outside of his fucking pants.
For 5 minutes.
Nah,
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
God damn.
I
shit.
Think about it. Y'all going mad as shit. I'll up in the Royce.
Hey, I'll do. Hey. If it's 2 minutes, it's different. Cause 5 minutes is a long time.
Just think you get somebody massage for 5 minutes, your hands don't start.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's at least 2 minutes, you can always be like, I didn't know. But if you're like doing it for 5 minutes, people be like,
no, you knew.
That's 120 seconds.
Well, you thought you could just? I'll be like, I thought I was scratching my own leg. You know what I mean?
Nah, you signed a contract.
Yeah, you signed the contract. Nah, fuck that. You knew. Nah. If I'm getting paid $20 million, at least I know what the fuck. Yeah, I know I was scratching his balls.
So you going for it?
Maybe. But for 20 mil, like nothing sexual, all I gotta do is just fucking, bro. I could pretend in my head I'm a fucking doctor and I'm just giving that dude a fucking physical. That's all it'll take, for real.
Y'all might not never see me again.
Nah, for real, yeah.
20 mil,
bro, 20, bro, you understand how much 20 mil is, right?
That's a lot,
yeah.
Y'all gonna talk about me when I'm gone.
That's enough for fucking set me up for the rest of my life and me disappear forever and y'all never see me again. I don't give a fuck. Call me.
You work for Diddy.
Hey, call me whatever the fuck y'all want to call me. I don't give a fuck. 20 mil is 20 mil. No Diddy.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot, bro. That's the next speed question.
That might be the next speed question.
Yeah.
The next speed question.
2 years ago, you're not going to Diddy party when he invite you?
You still honor that, bro. You want?
You still honor that, bro. He made me explain to the camera and everything like he wouldn't go.
So
you didn't see
2
that,
years ago, no.
You didn't see that. He said he looked at me like this.
I'm a very loyal man to my wife, so I haven't been going to parties and none of that shit, right? But before I met her, I probably would have gone.
2 years ago, would you marry?
No, we've been together 5 years. We've been engaged for like a year now.
So 2 years ago, you wouldn't have went?
No, not 2 years ago. No, not 2 years ago. Like maybe like 6 years ago, yeah.
That was prime Diddy though, so he would have been freakier. So y'all would have been more in trouble than what y'all probably.
And we was younger, you ain't get that grown man straight.
He was.
But like
I had that grown man straight then.
I'll probably bring like one of my boys too, so just in
Shit,
case.
y'all both gonna get it. Hey, you
seen that
hey.
we posted the other day said how they found Meat Mill when they raided.
In the cage.
That's an actual video, bro. They had this dude Bunny. You seen that shit?
Yo, him jumping.
Bunny jumping and shit. The other who's the other guy? Mark Rubin. Yeah. Talking about good job, Daddy. Jump like, until I tell you to stop.
I think
You know it.
But
talk to him.
I think the weirdest video I seen with Diddy and Meek was like when Meek was in the pool.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Daddy. Yeah, Daddy, you deserve all that, King.
Yeah.
Just like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. I've never called another man king, bro. And it was like, who was it? It was when Cat Williams was talking with Shannon Sharp, and he was saying that what's his name?
That shit like a shot.
Michael Jackson would call Chris Tucker Christmas.
Hey, Christmas.
Yeah, I feel like you can't let another man call you that.
Nah, you can't. Nah. Like if it ain't my name or if it ain't Danny, if some dude tries to call me fucking actually I've had people call me Daddy, but joking around. But still, it was like. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about?
That shit's good.
You know who I'm talking about? Fucking Pish. Fuck it, I'm dropping names. I'm snitching. But nah, nah, that's weird. I can never let no other, like, on some real shit, like, without them joking and shit.
Yeah, nah,
like, that's crazy.
Like, I'm gonna show y'all this crazy DMs I got from this.
Oh.
Let me show y'all. Listen, and we was just talking about this the other day, because this dude he's been blowing my shit up for a year, and I just saw his message in my message request. Bro. Like, y'all can... So, this is how it starts out. April 2nd, 2022. Mm-hmm. Man, you're such an alpha. Well, you are an alpha. You're a Marvel fan, boss. You're such an alpha. Yes, sir, alpha. Boss energy. You're the most beautiful warrior I've ever seen. Fine ass. Goddamn. Yeah, and then he was like, so that was all last year, and then this year he messaged me, he's like, hey, King, may I ask a question? You know, but I feel like when you're throwing around that King shit, it's kind of sus, bro.
He wants you.
He does. But it was nice seeing that, because it's like, damn, you know, like, I don't like that. My girlfriend like call me alpha.
It's like a homosexual reaffirmation.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well, look, if I had to switch teams, I'm good.
I'm good.
You know?
It's crazy you say that. I should
have let you drop that shit there, too.
No, fuck you. Why you need animals when you got friends like Angel?
Bro, you know what?
Yeah. But nah, it's crazy you do say that, because that shit sometimes feel good, because men don't really get that shit.
What?
Men don't really get...
Like compliments?
Yeah. Yeah, so even if it's a gay person giving you a compliment, bro, you kind of like, all right, not for real, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean it's well, I think some guys it might make them uncomfortable if, and this is just my opinion, if they're not like confident in their like sexuality, you know what I mean?
That's what I've always said.
So some guys like it might bother them. Like I've had a bunch of dudes hit me up and be like, yo, blah blah, this and that, like on some homosexual shit, you know, but like it don't bother me, you know, but it's just like, why is it always dudes, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I might need to get a new haircut or something. Yeah, do something, bro. But, yeah, bro, that shit. Never, I do agree. I feel like men don't really get compliments like that, you know. Not like women do.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Bro, you ever seen like women's comments, like girls comment on other girls' comments?
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Oh my god, slay queen.
Yeah. Slay. Well, I feel like for us to know like you're like that, like your boy gotta talk shit to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We gotta have a couple haters.
Yeah.
That's how you know you made it.
I'm like the biggest hater to my friends, bro. The biggest out.
No doubt.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that. Well, if it's jokingly, yeah.
Yeah, jokingly. Not like actually hating on them, but
it's like you go and make a fucking fake profile and you start talking shit.
Like if my boys like, if my boys like lifting and shit, and he did get one of these on, be like, nah, you still small.
Yeah, you still small.
Like that.
I still whoop your fucking ass.
Yeah,
don't forget that. Don't forget who's big bro around here.
Yo, how come he got the seat that's higher up? Like he towering over.
Bro,
That shit made me a little uncomfortable.
He said that first too. That's why I ain't get beside him.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Diddy, y'all.
And he even got, look at it, he got the,
right,
damn, bro.
He gonna get
Bro,
close to
dominate.
hey, the only reason I'm sitting here is because imagine if I was in the middle. Or imagine if you were in the middle. You know how weird we look? We look like sardines packed in that fucking sofa. Bro, we not small dudes. We're not small dudes. Bro, second episode, they'll fucking cook us. Look at them big ass niggas.
Right? Be crazy.
Look at them big ass dudes fucking sitting next to each other talking about Diddy. Pause. Pause.
All I do is eat the whole time too. They gonna be talking about that too.
Yeah, you fuck. Yeah, two.
Bro, my business. Let them see that on camera.
No, I'm talking about my money. That's $2, $3. Nah, I'm fucking. But yeah, let's who is Lord Besteban? Who is like what? How you get your start? Who are you as a person?
As a person,
Or as a whole, who is Lord Besteban?
and that's a very open question. You know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff about it, but I say probably the main things is I'm a loyal person, you know, to like my people and you know my wife and shit. Um, you know, I'm a hard worker and shit too, you know. But as far as getting my start, so like the whole name started off of back in high school I had somebody wanted me to make a Twitter, and I was like, bro, I didn't have no nickname. You know, the only nickname I had was from my dad calling me Gordo. Yeah. That's it. You know, but I wasn't gonna have that be my name forever.
Shout out his dad. His dad's fucking diesel.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, his dad's fucking strong as shit.
Imagine getting hit by the belt with that big motherfucker.
His dad's big as fuck. You seen his dad? You got. Oh, we show you a picture after. His dad's big as shit.
What's your dad's name?
Rogelio. Yeah, nah, he's solid. But you know, so anyway, so somebody gave me that name, Besteban, and then I didn't make content and shit in high school at all. And then once I started getting into YouTube, it was during the end of MMA. I can't remember what year it was, and I was trying to figure out what my name was gonna be on YouTube because the big thing is I was just gonna rock with Besteban Ramirez, but when you typed in Besteban Ramirez on YouTube, it's millions and millions of accounts with that name. So I just tried using a different name, Besteban. A bunch of people had that, and at the time I was watching Game of Thrones, and so they had lords, kings, queens. So I was like, Lord Besteban. Let me see if anybody has that. I was the only one with that name, so I knew okay. So if people type Lord and then B, I'm the first thing popping up on that, and so start off with that. Now just reacting to Street Beef videos at first, doing some fight breakdowns, and then once I got put on with Street Beefs, I really, I want to be myself, you know, and so with facing them, I didn't want them to think yo, I'm just trying to ride what y'all are doing, so I just completely switched it up and started doing gaming. Had nothing to do with fighting. And the gaming shit didn't really pop off like that for me, like I wanted. And then eventually they Face talked with me. He's like, "Look, bro, I understand you want to do your own shit, but this is fight content. You can fight. You know stuff about fighting. Get back into that." Right here. And so then I got back into fight content. And then I've been doing my thing on that for a couple years now. And then after that, I mean, it just got to this point. Now, but yeah, that's the whole thing with how that shit started. If that answers your question.
Yeah. No, it's crazy because I've been there from the start. I remember.
Yeah, bro.
And, I mean, I haven't been there, but I remember when he first got joined Street Beefs and when you were coaching at MMA, and you've came a long way for real. I'm proud of you.
It's Like were you in the morning classes? Like when I was doing
I was in morning
Little
and
Mexico.
I was morning and evening.
Yeah,
remember the fucking chiquirinas?
Yeah, the chiquirinas.
You remember that shit?
Look, so there's.
It's just like we would spar and he'd be like, "Do it for the girlies, do it for the girls, do it for the chiquirinas." Yeah.
So I was talking with my dad, and I actually got that word from. So where my dad grew up at in Mexico, I've been able to go there twice. Once when I was real little, and then I think I went in 2019 when I was older. So there was a like it's a small area, bro, in Mexico where he's from. It's like in Querétaro, but it's like up in the mountains, bro. Like way different than out here. And so there was I think his name was Poncho, and it was just like the local drunk guy, you know. And so that's what he always said was chiquirinas. And so then, you know, my dad was telling me about that, and so he would always say that shit in the house, and then I started saying it. But yeah, those morning classes was lit, bro. I do miss those days. It was so much fun, and it was like all Hispanic dudes there for the morning shit. It was funny. It was funny.
Where was that?
MMA. It's like by the Ollie's where it used to be at. Yeah, by over there. It was crazy, bro. There's some good times over there.
That shit was a fun time.
Yeah.
You went over there?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I started out the MMA, the one before that, and then when they switched over to that one, that's where we started going after. You remember the old MMA?
I went there one time when I was real little.
The one,
but I never.
Which one?
It was like a warehouse, wasn't it? Kind of deal.
Nah, that was the one before. That was on I think 42.
Yeah.
There was one on 11, but it was right beside Backcountry.
Okay.
You never went to that one? No. But that one was a fucking ghetto shit. Ghetto as fuck. But it had a trainer. He was living his own in his own gym and shit.
Yeah, I remember them telling me about that. Yeah.
That dude, and then he got in trouble and some other crazy shit happened. Yeah. Or whatever. He had to leave the city or some shit. Damn. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, it looked like
I ain't asked.
Yeah.
I ain't asked. I do know, but I ain't gonna say.
Why the fuck not?
That's his, what's it called? That's his only.
That's my only plead the fifth. Yeah.
Cause
it was some.
I don't understand how we ain't use no plead the fifth last time, but all right, y'all use y'all plead the fifth already.
But no, it's cause that shit it's legal shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't really like. It ain't my shit, so I ain't gonna speak about it.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically got in trouble with some people, and they were looking for. And they're looking for him because they were probably gonna kill him or some shit. They're gonna shoot him.
Oh no bueno.
Yeah, some Russians.
Oh, they crazy.
Fuck it, I'm snitching.
Yeah.
I remember I was like 15, 16, and he would take me to go buy guns and shit. Like I would like ride, because he really fucked with me. So I'd go and like I'd ride with him and shit, and he'd go to the fucking there used to be a.
Was he your
I think it's called No, bro. He was a black dude. He was the owner.
He was Brazilian, wasn't he?
He was black.
Oh. And he used to just take you in his car?
Yeah, because
I 15?
Like 15, 16, yeah.
That
was because when I'm telling you, I'd be at the gym every fucking day. Like
so
I'd walk 30 minutes just to go fucking train.
What do you ask you, like you want to go over about this?
Nah, we'd be training and shit. They'd be like, yo, like
jump in the car.
Nah, he'd be like, yeah, I gotta go do some shit. Like, if you wanna stay, you can stay. If you wanna come, you wanna come. I'll be like, I'll just go. Yeah, I'll just go. I'll just ride along with you. Like, I ain't got shit else to do. You know, I'm just fucking training. And yeah, we'd go and I never knew why the fuck he was buying guns and shit. And so after he moved and shit, after they closed down the gym, and I was talking to some other people, they were like, oh yeah, he got into some trouble with some Russians and shit.
So he needed to stop.
Yeah, he needed to fucking leave.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I said shit.
He's buying hella guns.
Yeah, he was buying guns and he ended up moving and shit. I don't know what nobody still to this day. I've asked Zach, this guy, he used to go. He used to be there too, and this other dude named Jerry. And I've talked to him. I'm like, oh, you ever heard anything about old boy? And they're like, bro, he just disappeared. So nobody knows what the fuck happened to him. Just like bro, it's crazy. Hey, they caught him on a fucking
some random Haitians.
They caught him on a flight.
How y'all feel about that boat, man? That ran into that harbor.
Oh, that shit's crazy. That's like one of my worst
fears. That shit on purpose? Somebody said that was Diddy's next shipment. That's why it took off.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what
nah. But you saw Ryan Garcia predicted that shit?
Yeah. You know, I started putting lotion in my hair because of Ryan. I didn't do it this time.
No Diddy.
I didn't do it this time, but nicotine pouches.
Nah.
You smoke.
That's
you
your
smoke
plead the fifth. That's his plead the
Yeah.
fifth.
How's that a plead the fifth?
Hey, we gonna make that your plead the fifth.
Nah, so I started. So they're like
cigarettes.
Well, I used to back in the day, but then I started vaping.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like that shit was fucking up my breathing a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as I quit, bro, I had like a badass cough for like 3 months when I quit vaping. And so I still wanted nicotine and shit, so I just switched on to those.
They help?
Huh?
They help?
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. There's Zens too. I don't really like the Zens. I feel like they're soft. You know what I mean? Like these burn when you put that shit in. I like the pain a little bit. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like I have people that that'll be like, you know that's bad for you, blah blah. I think you ran out of space. But like people will say like, yo, this shit is bad for you. Very unprofessional. These guys need to tighten up.
We don't edit that.
But yeah, I'd be like, this is bad for you, and I'll be like, well, shit, I could be doing perks still. You know what I mean? So this ain't that bad compared to perks.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Anything's bad for you. Everything's bad for you.
Yeah,
bro. There's a what's this one saying? Too much of a good thing could be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Anything you do any little thing too much. You drink too much coffee is bad for you.
Even working out too much, bro.
You fucking drink a whole gallon of water. And water's healthy. That's bad for you.
Yeah.
That fucking flood your whole shit. You'll die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
That shit. But no, I like these nicotine pouches, man. I take them everywhere I go, bro.
How long you been on them?
Probably like 2 or 3 years now. I'm not like I'm real addicted to them, bro. Oh yeah. Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, I pop that shit. And since like the nicotine is like a natural laxative, so I take a big ass shit every morning, bro. I look forward to that every day.
So it's just like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, bro. But it's better because I can do it all the time. I don't gotta step outside. I can be laying down playing Pokemon on my Switch and shit.
Oh, we got a Pokemon fan?
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love Pokemon. I haven't gotten into like the newer games and shit, but like
you played that Pokemon Go?
Like on the phone and shit. I never got too into that. Like some people, when it first came out, tried to take me out to go do it. I'm just like, bro, this shit is whack. Like, I'll go catch them on the game right now. Yeah.
If you could have a real life Pokemon,
jeez,
like a real like a fucking pet.
That's tough. That's tough, bro. I feel like I have to go for like the games that I really remember back in the day. Like I would always go for Squirtle, bro. I was always a water type guy.
I've had a couple of them Squirtles.
Squirtle. That's crazy. What? On your face?
Huh?
So you had some Squirtles on your face?
No, I've had a couple of them Squirtles. You take that as you want it. You never had a Squirtle?
I mean, I think I know what you're saying.
You know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what
I'm not
saying?
trying to get set up.
No.
No,
it ain't no Squirtle.
Oh, okay, like the good Squirtle.
Yeah, like the good Squirtle. Yeah.
I understand now. But no, bro. Yeah, I feel like, you know, for me, bro, like, I like kind of going back and doing shit that, like, when I would play Pokemon, bro, that shit was like a good memory to me as a kid and shit. And just kind of going back to that. And yeah, bro. So I always go back every once in a while and I'll get a game and I'll just start playing that shit. I love it, though.
Why Squirtle, though?
I've always been a water type guy, bro.
Why not Pikachu? Pikachu's cute as shit.
Yeah, he is, but water type, bro. You know, we wetbacks. We gotta stay with it.
Said that. I said it. We wetbacks.
If you could be one and not have a pet, but be it, you would be
fun too. Hell yeah.
What's Squirtle's?
Squirtle's Mexican?
He has to be.
It might be shit.
My man said he has to be.
What's Squirtle's power? I never really got into like Pikachu or nothing, but like
like Pokemon.
Yeah, I never, Pokemon.
Well, have some respect,
I never got into it. My point exactly. Like Pokemon. Like what's Squirtle shit?
Bro, like so you know. When you start out, all the Pokemon fans is watching this gun nuts. So when you pick your Pokemon at the beginning of the game, you got 3 to pick from. So it's usually the main ones. You can't get them any other time in the game. But at least that was back in like the red and I think that's the red and blue version or red and green version.
Oh, he real with this shit.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, so you could pick Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur. And so I get Squirtle. He starts out with like tackle and some other move. And then after that, he gets Bubble, which is a water type move. And then it just builds up. I always like the evolution to that shit. Because it goes Squirtle, War Turtle, and Blastoise. And that was my favorite. You know. I don't know. It's just, it's good, bro. Some good shit. What was you into? Or was you like wrestlers and shit?
Bro, I wasn't into shit.
You had to be into something, bro.
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
You didn't like
what you
no
watch
kid
like,
shit.
Play game.
I told you I watched Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, when he was 4.
Yes, I watched
like
Family Guy.
He said he was watching Family Guy when he was 3 and 4.
Yes, because like I told him my mom didn't speak English and shit.
Yeah.
So she like put on cartoons.
She thought that was regular.
It was like regular cartoons. Yeah. So
I mean, I watched Family Guy shit.
Not at
growing up. Probably not, but like even it's crazy. We was talking about. You guys remember GTA San Andreas?
I still play it.
Yeah. So that you ain't never played. You might have to sit in the big
childhood
part, right?
Hey, I'm bro. I ain't trying to get deep into this shit. You gonna make me cry,
man.
Is he pleading the fifth again?
My man said,
bro.
What my man say? Malibu's mother. He said he had a dream. What did he say? Y'all ain't never seen that movie?
I seen it, but it's been years.
God damn it! You know what I'm talking about when he said he got a game pass. He said it's a GameCube and Dreamcast. He said, "Nigga, I ain't got no money." I said what I said. I got a game pass. That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
You had a game.
I had no game, bro. I have to go
with sticks and rocks,
bro. I'd have to go to my cousin. Like if I want to like play some shit, I have to go to my cousin's house to like play some shit. Yeah. It wasn't I never had a fucking console until I bought my own Xbox.
So you saying that the Family Guy was your favorite cartoon back then?
Yeah. And that was, yeah.
That's why you were Power Rangers.
I watched some Power Rangers.
I see. Yeah. Now we get to it.
Yeah. But like my main shit was like that Cartoon Network, The King of the Hill, fucking Family Guy.
That's why you like.
What's that shit? Like what's that other?
He was a
like
badass.
all the.
weren't you?
I wasn't even bad. That's the thing. Like all the Adult Swim shows, like the fucking Robot Chicken, the Annoying Orange. All that shit, y'all remember that shit?
I remember
Annoying Orange.
That
all
was
that shit.
Stuff.
Yeah, that was like all, but that was all Adult Swim. Like that was my shit.
Tales of the Crypt.
Huh?
Y'all remember Tales of the Crypt?
No.
There's a little skeleton guy telling the stories and shit.
Nah. You know what Adult Swim? I think it's Adult Swim. But Black Jesus, have y'all watched that?
Yeah.
Oh my, that shit is hilarious. So the guy that you played GTA 5. Mm-hmm. So the guy that plays Lamar.
Okay.
He plays Black Jesus. Oh, bro, it's so funny, bro. You gotta watch that. It's real good.
Not real good. Jesus.
Yeah. Shout out Black Jesus.
Or even like the whole Loader Squad. You remember that shit?
Yeah, Loader Squad.
With Tyler the Creator and Earl Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch any cartoons. I watched more like the Wayans brothers, like real people.
Yeah, that's because you were in the hood. You didn't have time to watch cartoons.
I wasn't in the hood. I lived in Elton.
You probably had to.
I lived in Elton.
You probably had to start selling drugs early, huh?
Like I used to sell bubble gum and shit at school.
I was been a hustler.
Nah, but yeah, bro, it's I don't even know where the fuck what the original question was. But
yeah, it was talking about like Pokemon and shit.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
How the fuck
I need to put you on to some like real kid shit.
I mean, I watched like Popeyes and shit, and like Tom and Jerry.
You need to have some kids, bro.
Huh?
You need to have a kid. That'll bring you back.
Are you always talking about
having kids, bro? I can't wait, dog. Like, look,
love being dead,
bro. Like, so the other day we had this. It was a little Hispanic kid, and his brother was like, "Yo, can you teach him some stuff?" And I took some time with him. His name, well, I don't want to say his name, but like just being able to just teach him shit, and I can't wait to be a dad, bro. I cannot wait. I want to be a father, and I think after we get married. Like, we've been practicing now on how to make a kid for like 5 years, you know, so.
We've been practicing.
But,
pretty good at it now.
I might have that shit down, though. I might have perfected it.
But after we get married, we're going to try, bro. But I can't wait. And just being able to show that kid and, you know, just show him shit. And, you know, just like the memories I have with my pops. You know, my dad was a single father for a little bit. Until he met my stepmom, but. I don't know. I just can't wait to. And one big thing, bro. This is gonna get a little deep, but like I was asking my dad because I've been thinking about this now for years, bro. It always happens. It's gonna sound crazy when I look at the sky and when it's like real nice out. I'm just like, what's the purpose of this shit? Like, why are we here, bro? Because if you like, when I look at that shit, I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is this? You know, and I asked my pops, like, yo, what's the purpose? And he's like, look, for me, what I believe it is to have a kid and just try to make shit better than it was before. You know what I mean? And he's done that for sure. Like, he came from nothing. Came to the U.S., had me. I was a piece of shit for a little bit. But got my shit together. Now I'm doing better than what he was doing, you know, before he came here at his age, or when we was about the same age and shit. But, you know, I just can't wait to have that process, bro. And be able to try to do whatever I can to make my kid be as good of a person as they can be, you know? Yeah, bro. I'm hyped, though, man. You got,
I got 3 kids.
Dang, you can put in work, man.
My oldest 11.
Okay.
You've been practicing for real too.
I'm old, man. I told you at the beginning I'm old, man.
You ain't want to have no kids?
Not right now. Not right now.
How
I
old
feel
are
like
you,
I'm 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
He's young,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so it's like I still wanna, like, I feel like if I have a kid now, like, nothing towards kids, but like I feel like it'll fuck up. Yeah, it'll fuck up my whole life. You know.
Yeah.
I guess from the way I see it now, I mean, probably if I do have it,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have it. I mean, I'll obviously raise it and shit. I wouldn't be like a fucking.
You know better than anybody else. For
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah. But yeah. At this point in my life, like I still got a lot of shit I want to do. I still like traveling. I still like doing, you know.
You can travel with a kid.
So it's different.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just different.
You ain't gonna get enough shorties. They'll be
It's
easier.
not- it's
Look,
not-
that's
it's
what
not-
my dad used to do.
No, it's not even.
You can't travel that much at all, period, because you don't want the baby around too many people. It's a baby for like the first 6 months, definitely.
Yeah.
You can't do too much fun with a 6-month-old.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, once I was able to start talking and shit, my dad would have me go to, like ladies, and he'd be like, yo, tell him I'm your uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, bro, he'd do that. He'd be like, yo, I'm your uncle, and we go out here, you know, I'm not dad, just call me uncle.
Yeah.
For real.
And
He got some shorties off that, I'm sure he did.
And we go to the buffet, you 5.
Yeah, oh shit.
When I was a kid, I used to have like really long hair, like down to my fucking ass. And no, like long, like my whole hair.
Oh damn! Oh, I think he showed me a picture. Pull up a picture in the on the video.
Maybe.
Nah,
I'll pull up a picture. I'll pull up a picture. We used to go. We got this park right down the street, Sims.
Yeah.
So there used to be like back in the day, used to be a lot of college girls that go there and shit.
Back in the day, Sims, OG.
I mean, this was like 2000 and fucking like 4.
I'm talking about
2005.
I'm talking about like 98.
Oh,
I was born in 97.
shit. Yeah, so like talking like him thing like my dad and shit and my uncles. They're always like, you know, I was like the first, I guess, the first kid in the fucking that was born here and shit, you know. So they would always take me everywhere and shit. And I remember one time they're like, "Oh, who's that little girl?" And I'm like, "The fuck you talking about, little girl? Like I'm a dude." And then my uncle was like, "Yeah, he's a fucking dude." And then my dad was with him and shit. He was like, "Yeah, ain't no fucking girl." And she was like, "No, that's a girl." And then they made me fucking pull down my pants and show them my dick. They're like, "He ain't no fucking girl."
Extortion.
Yeah, I remember that shit. But man, at least you have gave me a fucking a candy bar or something. Yeah, that shit clicks onto my little fucking 6-year-old brain.
I showed the one. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He said, "Daddy, show me your dick right now, man."
Talking about shake it.
Shake that shit.
Shake it.
Oh, he got me.
Nah, that is crazy.
Shit.
Y'all never had no shit like that, or was that just my fucked up shit?
Nah, that was just your fucked up shit.
Yeah, I think that was your fucked up shit.
When I was young, I probably had a little bitch to tell me to pull out that joint. Man, my uncles or something, they never tell me. Listen, show you Willie Wacker.
Oh no, it wasn't just me. It was my dad.
No, yeah, I know. I'm not
Okay,
saying, like,
you making it weird. Like it was my uncle. Like my uncle. My uncle came here like, "Hey, yo, whip that shit out."
No. They heard this thing. God damn, no didn't.
Nah, I never got touched again. But yeah, you were talking about what is the purpose of fucking being here.
Bro, it's crazy. When you said that, I said that the other day. Me and my girl was fishing, and I said the other day, my foot was in the ground like it was near the mush and shit.
Yeah.
Like it just went down deep, and when I let go of it, it just came right back up, and I was high as hell. So you know, you think about stuff a little deeper. I'm like, yo, it's like this joint could just fall like that at any time, or we could just all sink. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the purpose of here? How is this working? Like, bro, I always think like that.
Well, I was watching this It was a video. Some really smart dude that works like. I think he does shit with like atoms and DNA and finding out shit like that. And so
the black dude?
No, it was a white dude. It was a white dude. And so he starts talking about like, you know, as I look deeper into, you know, like gravity is in a certain way for us not to die. The sun's in a certain position for us not to die. The water, like all this shit, the oxygen, and if it would be like with the sun, right? If it was just a little bit further away, we'd freeze, right? If it's a little bit closer, we'd fucking burn and die. And so that dude, like I said, he was like an atheist. And then after doing all his research, he realized like, look, like the world seems like it was made by like a craftsman, right? It was perfectly placed. And he said after that, it made him believe in God. And that's like, I've never not believed that God was there. Yeah. For me, the issue is who has it right. You know, and I've been going through a little journey trying to figure that out. I do believe somebody's out there looking out for us and shit like that. But you know, as far as the purpose and why we're here, like that's a deep question, bro. Like it, because to me, there's no way, bro, that we're just born here and die. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense.
You can get deep into that kind of conversation.
Yeah. Why y'all get so quiet?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I be outside. I be like, so this world, like, yeah, people have crashes and stuff like that. Yeah. But the world really doesn't fuck up. Like, it don't fuck up. There's no, like, where the whole, you know, East Coast goes without power for months or something like that. It don't fuck up. Like, I don't know. That shit's crazy.
Y'all believe in a higher power?
Yeah, like, definitely.
Christians?
Yeah, Christians. Catholic.
I'm like, so how can my mind tell my hand to do this? Like, this, keep going, like, this is wild.
Yeah, it's just shit. Like, shit's not a coincidence.
Nah,
shit's definitely not. At least
and everybody's living their own life.
Yeah,
like people that ride by, they living their own life in the car. Them people that's working over there, they living their own life, and this shit don't fuck up.
Yeah,
that's wicked.
Yeah,
I've heard some shit too, like you heard like the whole simulation shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what if we're actually in a simulation?
Yeah,
like what if we're Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, like somebody's like this is a whole fucking video game.
Yeah, like we're
like this is yeah. Like somebody's like fucking playing like a fucking.
They doing good. They ain't lost yet for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. Fuck, they ain't the only player.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like same thing when like, you play like GTA or some shit.
Yeah.
Like what if that shit like, you know, what if it's that?
If they would be a boring person, because you know, like in GTA, if you go around like stop at the lights and shit like that and wait for the lights and, you know, don't go around taking people's cars, shit, that should get boring.
Yeah.
This will be a boring game to play.
Not really, bro.
Yeah, because
all the shit that be going on in the world.
Well, I'm saying can't be one person playing this game.
What if you're Diddy playing? What if you're playing? What if you're playing Diddy in the game?
See, they might be having fun. They might be having fun.
We got 5-star, 1 level,
6 stars.
6-star, nigga. What?
Nah, that shit is crazy. Think about shit like that, cause like
I think, but I try not to get too into it, because then I get lost in it, bro.
Yeah.
But
all day just
like what if one day you just die and then you wake up and you're like dead. Or like you got like one of them shits attached to your head. You know what I'm saying? You like living the whole like kind of like when you do like drugs, like acid or DMT or some shit like that. You know, there's stories where like people like do drugs. Nah, they'll do drugs. He said acid's fun. Nah, I never really did drugs like that. I've heard some bad stories.
I've had like one bad trip, but the rest.
They say it's only about who you're around and like what kind of mindset you go into it with.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people.
What's your worst acid trip though?
Huh?
Your worst acid trip?
My worst? Well, it wasn't ever like anything super scary at all, but it was more like I kept getting caught like in a loop. You know what I mean? So like, so like I remember so it was me and my boys. We was tripping. There was only like 3 of us. We all took some acid. We were chilling, and we were on the trampoline. And we was just looking at the sky, and like it was, you know where like it's like that barbecue place by Massanutten.
Barbecue Ranch.
Yeah, not across. It was just like a little bit before it, I think.
Oh, you talking about on the right across from the railroad?
Or the dealership and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the crib was out, right over there. Hanks. Yeah, shout out Hanks. But there's not much lights and stuff, so no light pollution. So you could really see the sky and all the stars. So I'm sitting there, I'm having a good ass time. Like, we're all just chilling. And then this sober dude comes in. And I'm just like, fuck. And he's just kind of bothering us. And like, well, maybe I was just like, I was tripping, but like, I'm like, I just didn't fuck with his vibe. And so then I caught myself, like, I would go on the trampoline, I'd look, and then I'd see him. I'm like, yo, fuck this. And then I walked out, and I went, like, I'd go to the road, and then I'd come back into the crib, and then I'd go to the trampoline, and then I'd go out. Probably, well, besides that, like, the other worst one was the first time I did it. We were at this one dude's house, and it was the first time I'd ever done it. I took some acid, and he was like what's that shit, like a rave person?
Oh, yeah.
And so we're chilling. He had all these lights in his room. I'm tripping, but there's a bunch of red lights, and the dude was like really, really white. Oh, yeah. So like his face started to look like you guys remember off the Powder Puff Girls, the devil thing? Mm-hmm. That had the claws and shit. But it was like that red, and then he brought out those gloves and started doing like all this shit. Yeah. And so I told my boy, I was like, bro, we gotta go. Yeah. And I just remember, and the next day I went to school. But I just remember, like, when I came down from the high, it felt like I was in GTA, like when you switch characters. And I just came down from the sky, boom, and I was sober. And I was like, oh shit, but it was crazy. It was crazy. That's just fun. It changed my life, bro. That's what got me sober.
Picture. Talking about drugs. How bad were you into drugs?
It's pretty bad.
What all have you done? If that's
I've done acid. I've done like Vicodin, perks, fentanyl. What's that shit? Spice. You know what I'm talking about?
K2.
Yeah, K2. I've done K2. Weed. I've shot up Dilaudid before.
What the fuck is that?
So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but it's for like cancer patients.
Yeah, it's like strong.
So
it's kind of like fentanyl.
I don't know, bro, but I just remember
you shot it up.
Yeah.
Like
oh, bro, I was gone, dog. I've never felt like that. Thanks.
Damn.
But bro, that's the only time I ever shot anything up. Well, I did it twice in a day.
How was it?
Twice in a day.
How was it?
Bro, I'm talking.
Look at the way he's at.
Bro, look, I've never felt nothing like it, bro. Like, because at the time where I was living at and where I was like trapping this shit out of, and when I say that, I don't want people to think that I am trying to make this sound good. It's like sometimes I hear people that
you're not glorifying.
Yeah, because sometimes I've met people that come out of prison and then they're just like flexing that shit. Like, I don't flex it, you know. Like, to me, a lot of the stories like are stupid, and I don't regret them because it got me to where I'm at now and helped me become the person I am now. But don't do that shit, you know. But I remember the first time, like, it was dumb, bro. I had the girl that I was with. We had broken up a little bit, and the people I was living with, they all shot up, and they'd been doing it for a while. I lived there for years, never wanted to do it. But I woke up one morning, I was like, yo, y'all got any left? And they're like, yeah. So they went in there, boom, hit me with it. And then they had a little bit more, and they're like, yo, we're going to get the rest of you, boom. And I just remember, bro, like, my knees just kind of, like went out, bro. And I just kept, like, waking up, and they'd be laughing and shit. And then I go back to sleep, and I wake up, and I was just fucked up. And the only thing I remember is I called this girl, and just some random girl, and I was like, yo, come scoop me. She picked me up, took me to her dorm, and I was just, bro, she said that I threw up and shit, and, bro, I was fucked up, bro. I've never been, like, well, besides my OD, but, like, other than that, bro, I was fucking gone, bro. It was crazy. But I've done Xanax too, which Klonopins are, like, I think, like, the off-brand version as well. I've done those. Trying to think.
Do you have addictive personality?
Hell yeah.
Do you think fighting helps you with that?
Oh yeah, bro. That's like, so my big thing, like, when I was doing, like, probably my favorite drug to do was Xanax, right? Because I don't know if you guys have ever done, like, a good bit of Xanax, but basically you don't remember shit a lot of the time. So I would take that, and I knew I was gonna disappear from the world for a little bit. At least in my head, all my actions was still gonna have consequences. But in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna forget about this whole day. And escape, you know. And so with fighting, what that helped me with was when I was in there and I'd spar with Danny. I can't worry about my bills when I'm worried about. I have to worry about him trying to hit me in the fucking face. You know, so that gave me that escape that I was looking for, and just to run from the world a little bit and just be focused on nothing. All I gotta focus is on this person standing across from me, throwing me punches. Right now, yeah, that's my biggest issue right now. You know, so that was the big thing that drugs gave to me. There'd be times, bro, like I just be getting fucked up, bro, and and then it would all hit me like, cause like my dad is a I'm first generation American. You know, my family, like a lot of my family came over here, and I knew, bro, since I was little, cause my dad told me stories and shit, and I just knew that it's like, bro, my pops came over here and I'm not doing nothing with it. You know what I mean? Like my dad, like, right, he's been through so much shit, and then I'm over here getting fucked up. My dad would have gave probably everything he could when he was younger to be able to live here and have the life that I had and grow up like how I had. Cause, and you know how Oakland is. Like, it has its issues, but it's a lot safer than living in Mexico with no bread, having to take care of yourself, like with nothing, right? So then that was, and like whenever those thoughts would start to kick in, I pop a Xan and just, everything's okay, you know. But yeah, I think those are all the drugs I did. I can't. Yeah, alcohol. I think that's it. I think that's about it. All the stuff I've done. Yeah, good bit of shit.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
that's a lot of shit. So you say you OD'd also?
Yeah.
What you end up ODing on?
So I think it was a combination of things. So like I remember that day so vividly. It's crazy because look, the night before, and I to this day I don't know where the shirt went, and I think it was God telling me something bad was about to happen too. But the day before, I had went to PacSun, and you guys know the Obey brand. Mm-hmm. So the Obey, and I can't find the shirt online because I want to buy it just to have it. But it had, it was like I think it was a Chinese guy smoking opium, and it said opium on the shirt, you know. And so I bought that shirt. Next day, I popped. I put 2 Xanaxes in Fanta. I drank all that shit for breakfast. Went to the pool. Yeah, and started drinking. I probably drank like half a handle of Evan Williams. And so I'm already gone. And then I get back to the crib. So it's probably around like 4. I snort 2 perk 30s, which was fentanyl. Took that to the face. I'm chilling. We go to this. Yeah, and then we go to a party, and you know I'm telling people like, "Yo, like come to the bathroom. I got some shit for y'all." So I'm in there, I'm crushing them bitches up. I'm sharing lines with people. I'm doing a couple more lines, and then and I don't know how I did it, but I ended up driving home, bro. It's stupid. I'm surprised I didn't kill nobody, but I drove back home, and so my girl at the time, so my ex and shit, she falls asleep. And so I remember I probably had like 40 or 50 perk 30s. I pull out 6 of them bitches, crush them all into like a big ass thing of powder, and I'm just popping lines, popping lines, popping lines. Then I woke up in an ambulance. So what I was told that happened is that like I fell back, boom, and it was loud as shit. Her because we were living with her parents at the time. They came up. The dad was like, "Oh, he's fine. He's just fucked up." Blah blah. And the mom was like, "No, we gotta go to the ambulance." So they come get me. They shoot me up with Narcan, and I remember getting up in the ambulance. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I just go back to sleep. Then I wake up and there's like 6 doctors around me, bro, and they have this oxygen mask. And I take that bitch off, and I'm like, "Yo, get the fuck off me! Fuck all of y'all!" You know, first I appreciate all of them. They saved my life, but I took that shit off. I'm cussing them out. I'm telling them to fuck off. And the doctor's like, put that shit on your face, if not, you're gonna die. I was like, I went back to sleep. And then I remember waking up and I had something in my mouth, no diddy. And so I'm like this, and I see my family and shit. And my dad said they told them to leave the room. And bro, they pulled out this big ass tube out my mouth. Like, that shit was good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know at that time.
Was that like the shit to like pump? Was that like the shit to like pump out your stomach and shit?
I think it was for me to breathe. Because I think they put me in a coma, and then on my medical report, which I'm sure I can get from the hospital and shit. I used to have it, but it said they said that I had stopped breathing for a little bit. I don't know how long, but I had stopped breathing. Mm-hmm. And so I remember them taking the tube out, and like vaguely, because I just remember seeing that shit. I'm like, oh damn, that's big, bro. And my dad said that he could hear me outside the room, like I was shaking and making a loud noise. I fall back asleep, and then I wake up again, and my whole family's there, bro. And at the time, I'm not really processing what's going on, so. And also the way that I deal with pain and shit, I crack jokes and stuff. So when they got there, I made a dick joke about a tube in my mouth and shit, you know. And then when I had got up, you know, I seen some of my family. They came in, said that they were gonna pray for me. I told them I was fine and shit. And then the people that I was living with at the time, none of them came. Well, I wasn't living there, but you know, I had just moved out. There was I got sketched out that the cops were going to be there. So we went back to my ex's parents. But anyways, none of them motherfuckers showed up. And two of, the third one, Austin, he wasn't able to make it that day. But Joseph and Raymond, they came to the hospital. And they was the only friends I was there, bro. Outside of family, there was the only friends I was there. And I didn't even talk to them, bro. There was never no disrespectful shit. I was just on my own shit. They wasn't into that like I was. You know, and so that really made me see, but I didn't necessarily learn my lesson after that. Like, I got out the hospital, and I was going through withdrawals a little bit, and so I was, like, taking a little bit of, it wasn't Xanax, it was, like, an off-brand, but it was, like, 0.5s. Yeah. So, I was taking that shit, and then I took acid one night. I still had 2 tabs left. I gave it to my ex, and then I took one myself. I'm having a good ass time. I'm chilling, bro. Then I remember just taking out my phone, and I was just going through my old Snap pictures, and I seen kind of like where I was just smoking, and then where it led up to, and I had videos of me and my OD and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? This is gonna sound crazy, but I went to the bathroom, bro. I started hitting the shit out myself. Boom, boom. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Boom, boom, hitting myself. And after that day, bro, I flipped the switch. And I was like, I'm going to get sober. Like, I have to do it. And I was still using, but it was in a more responsible way, if that makes sense. Because I was going through withdrawals, and that sucked. But I didn't take no pain medicine. And my ex was prescribed, like, a lot of Adderall. And so I couldn't sleep, bro, and weed wasn't helping me either. So I'd fucking pop Adderall, be up for like 2-3 days straight, and then eventually my body would crash, so I had to sleep. And so I went through that cycle for a little bit, and then one night, bro, I fell asleep with nothing. Like, I didn't smoke, I didn't take no Adderall, I didn't do anything. And after that happened, I remember calling my dad. I was like, Dad, I finally fell asleep, like, without an issue. And yeah, and then, you know, I was 100% sober. I've tried, like, since then, I had tried years ago to smoke, but I get so paranoid. The only time I ever was, like, okay with smoking was when I think it was, I fucked up my ankle during a fight, and then I separated my shoulder. And so when I was smoke, I was like, okay, I'm smoking, but it's for this. It does make it feel better. Because I did the surgery and shit with no pain medicine, none of that, but... Yeah, so that was like the whole OD shit. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah, that shit.
Not a lot of people do that, man.
Yeah, it's I think it it was tough. You know, don't get me wrong, but I think the important part, at least for my experience and what I went through, because people, bro, that's like when I tell this story, like I'm like I don't want people to misunderstand that you need to take acid to flip that switch. For me, that's just what it was.
Yeah.
You know, but there's plenty of stories where people find this religion, that religion, or they find this thing or that thing, or their kid or whatever that makes them flip that switch. But I think the big thing is that you know, I had a very, very good father growing up, you know, always supportive, always there for me and loved me, right? And I just think that all the shit that he taught me when I was younger, even though I never seen him smoke and never seen him get drunk my whole life, you know, he didn't ever put any of that in front of me at all. He wasn't doing none of that. But I still went that way. But I think him really basing those roots for me made me kind of come back to who I was, you know? Yeah. But I definitely have an addictive personality, bro. I definitely do. I deal with a bunch of shit. Like, it'll be like sometimes, like, I like making sandwiches on the George Foreman, bro. Yeah. And I'll eat sandwiches for a month. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just sandwiches.
You'll make one and then you'll eat it and you'll be like, damn, that was kind of good.
Yeah.
You go back and make another one.
Every day, bro.
You go back and make another one.
Yeah. If I have one, this is my favorite shit right here.
Do you, brother? That's my father.
Yeah, this is my shit right here. Bro, like, look, I love Oreos and shit like that, but you can't beat a baked good, bro.
Especially like a homemade, like,
oh,
they be in that bakery.
Like this shit, oh my god, yeah, I've been in there.
I said, they be cooking right, they be doing the bakery right.
Bro, like, look, I love the flakiness of this. All right.
It's so light.
Everybody be quiet, let's do ASMR. Here it is. We're about to take a bite. What's this called? Bruised blueberry crispy thing. Danny, go ahead, take a bite out of that. Get that shit in your mouth. Chill.
Hey, yo.
I give it up. 9 out of 10.
That shit looks busted. I can't wait for no more.
Hey, shout out Magpies again. What? ×2. Bro, we need to get sponsored by Magpies. This is the second time.
It's crazy. When I went in there this morning, I was about to tell him, like, yo, we do this for the podcast. Like, y'all got to come on there one day.
Yes. And I know Hugo told me he wanted to be on here too.
What's up? Shout out Magpie, man.
So what's the goal with the podcast? Like, why'd y'all start doing this shit?
Honestly, I don't know. I just...
I'm gonna look like an egg.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was... It's an apricot, though, right?
Apricot.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just... There's a lot of personalities in Harrisonburg. A lot of people.
I've seen, too, that... Not recently, but we've been doing it for a while, like, getting more into the content creation type shit.
Yeah, and it's just... I don't know. It's... Like I said, it's just... I don't know. I feel like it's just good exposure. Just people get to know you. Yeah. People, you just get... just a good thing. But same thing with like the podcast and shit. Like, there's so many people in Harrisonburg that never really get to tell their story, or they never really get to tell people who they are or what they're about and stuff like that. And I feel like
with the area, bro, there are so many interesting people, and for how small it is, because like people that I met from the city, I'm like, yo, Harrisonburg's our city, and they're like, this is like a town, you know. But bro, whether it's like, bro, we got some athletes in the area, bro. We got some like real time artists. Like, there's a lot of talented people out here, bro.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, like, especially like what me and Danny do for our industry. Like, bro, I feel like, unless maybe it's just we're from around here, I feel like barbers from around here is way better than barbers I've seen from bigger cities.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of
Richmond. I went to Newport News, DC, Maryland, like. For a city, man, we fucking.
I still haven't got a cut at y'all shop yet.
Yeah.
I can remember I came in that one.
Mike never. I remember because he went. I remember that day.
I was there for like 2 hours.
He went in. Yes, you remember? Yes.
That was you.
I was salty.
And Mike's his cousin.
No.
Yeah, he hasn't cut my hair since, bro. I fuck with Michael like.
You owe him one, Mike.
Yeah, like I love Michael. I don't really talk to many people on that side of the family, but I fuck with Michael, but yeah, bro, I was salty that day, bro. I was salty.
Oh wait,
who's the toughest person you fought?
Probably this dude named Baby J, bro.
Baby Jake?
Baby J.
Baby J?
Bro.
He sounds black.
He is
He's black.
And bro, so I weighed 230 pounds and he was 280 pounds. And we were probably about the same height. He might be a little bit taller than me. And so he's a big boy. And I was like, I'm just gonna let him like tire himself out, bro. He did not get tired the whole fight at all. But he was probably my toughest fight ever. My toughest fight. He can move, man. He can move. He got a lot of power because he hit me with a couple shots, but there was one that I remember, and luckily it was in the last round. But I had my hands up like this, and he threw an uppercut, and then I think I grabbed him or I backed out, but my shit was blurry. I was like, oh, thank God this fight's over, bro. That shit I'm glad that's the only one he like hit me with hard, you know.
Your shit didn't go out. You never had a flash knockout where somebody hits you so hard your whole fucking shit goes black.
I think one time was so I've never been knocked out in combat sports. Yeah. In football I've been dropped before. I got blindsided. I was playing linebacker and the wide receiver didn't call the crack call, so the dude got me. But I wasn't out. Like I remember I was trying to get up and the whole football field was going like this. But I went down, I kept getting up. I went down, I kept getting up. And they were like, stay down. That's why, stay down. I'm just trying to get on. Like, no, fuck this, I'm good. Right? And so, but I kept falling and shit. That's the hardest I've been hit. And then I think one time when I was sparring Baja, you remember Baja? Yeah. He fucking kicked me in the head.
I was going to say, don't tell me he kicked me.
Yeah, he kicked me in the head. And I just remember, everybody thought I slipped. I know I didn't slip. But I went like down and got right back up. So I did like a squat and got up, and I was just like, all right, hold on, where the fuck? All right, this is what we're doing right now. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever been dropped in sparring.
You remember Little Mike from Winchester? You know him?
Yeah. He's a big motherfucker, bro.
He got me. We were sparring up there one time. And he got me with the clean. This motherfucker's 6'5".
Yeah.
He's 6'5". He's big as shit. Like what, 260?
Yeah.
260, 270. I remember I was sparring with him, and he got me with the cleanest one too. Like I didn't see that shit at all. Bop bop. And I remember I just went dot dot, and like my shit just went dark. But I didn't fall nothing. I was still standing, and it just went dark, and it just came right back.
Yeah.
And I said, "Fuck you." I remember just being like, "What the fuck." And then but the same thing around it was like the last round.
Yeah.
He's
a big dude, man.
And yeah, that shit say.
He's fast.
Yeah, he's big, bro.
Fast, bro. Yeah.
We're probably gonna start wrapping it up for real. So like I said at the end of the podcast, I'm gonna ask you a question. Something that you wanna not be known for, but something that you would like to tell the people, like your leaving statement. You know, like if you had the attention on you. Yeah, like if you had the attention of the whole Harrisonburg.
Yeah.
Just looking at you right now for a minute, 2 minutes.
The world,
yeah.
Craig.
The world. If you had the whole world looking at you for these next couple minutes, like what would you like to tell them? Like a message from Lord Besteban to the people.
There's a lot of shit I'd like to say, but I say first, protect the kids. I'm so sick and tired of seeing little kids get fucked up and shit. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. And I hate seeing that. They gotta figure out a way to protect them. I've had my experiences when I was younger that still stick with me to this day, and I don't want any kid to ever go through that. And a lot of people have had it worse than I did, So protect the kids, man. The other thing is, if you're feeling down or if you feel like the world's against you, it's not. A lot of people have it hard. I mean, you've heard my story, and people have had it way worse than me. Like my dad's story, and now he has his house. He got a couple cars, got his own business, and there's somebody else that's had it worse than him. So don't put yourself as the victim. I've had shit that's happened to me. Everybody has had their go through. And you just don't adopt a victim mentality. And stay strong and push forward. That's all we can do. Try to find a good group of people that are going towards the right direction. I truly believe in birds of a feather flock together. If you hang around 5 bums, you're gonna become a bum. If you hang out around successful people, you gonna be successful. So. And the last thing, just stay true to yourself. Be you. Don't try to put up a front for nobody. And it'll get you far. I think authenticity is something that can be lost sometimes with, especially like with the social media stuff. People try to play a character and do all that, and it's enough of that. All right, it's a lot of people trying to be fake and shit. So just be yourself, and you'll go a long way. Yeah.
Besteban. And with that, we're going to wrap this up. Besteban, appreciate you for being here, bro.
Sure.
It was good talking.
Good talking. Thank you.